Recap of the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 premiere, a vibrant beginning. And it's simply the beginning of the season. Here is the most recent information about Conrad, Jeremiah, Belly, and the crew. The dilemma of who Belly would end up with between the two Fisher lads appeared to be resolved in the Summer I Turned Pretty Season 2 finale, as she opted for Jeremiah over Conrad. Fans of coming-of-age tales, however, are aware that a true love triangle only changes and is never truly resolved. The present standard of Belly and Jeremiah's collegiate relationship, as well as the winds that pull her back to Conrad, was revealed in the first 2 episodes of Season 3. Belly leaves for the fictitious Finch College at the beginning of the first episode. Boarding campus with Jeremiah, and then fast-forwarding 3 years. Following an accident that prevented her from playing volleyball, Belly is currently a junior studying sports psychology. Even though Jeremiah is active in his fraternity, the couple is still together, and he says they will be doing this for the rest of our lives. Laurel, Belly's mother, cautions her to broaden her horizons and do more exploring. Belly has 1 more year left at Finch, and Jeremiah will soon graduate. A long time for the rest of their life. Susanna, the mother of Conrad and Jeremiah, is no longer with them, yet her memory lingers everywhere. At a future memorial service and garden dedication, the Fishers and Belly's family will be reunited, and the brothers are scheduled to deliver a joint eulogy. Belly notices from away that Conrad is having trouble finding the right words to say, well, anything, but particularly about his mother. Although he begins the season dating a new woman, Agnes, it is strongly implied that treatment has not yet assisted him in moving on from his first love. Quickly, a few problems arise that cause the 3 love triangle points to go in separate directions. Because he missed a few required classes, Jeremiah receives the unfortunate news that he will be repeating a semester and will not graduate. Belly learns that she will be spending the upcoming semester in Paris after being removed from the waitlist for a study abroad program. And Conrad misses his mother's burial service when he accepts a summer clinic position at Stanford with Agnes, who is now only a friend. What are the other people doing? When Stephen isn't obsessed with Taylor, he begins the 3rd season concentrating on his financial internship following an early graduation from Princeton. There's more at stake now, yet the two are still sneaking about and hooking up. The fact that they are in different relationships creates a difficult situation. This episode reveals another hookup that has the potential to ruin a good couple. It comes out that Jeremiah had an affair with Taylor's sorority sister, Lacey Barone, during spring break in Cabo during his earlier breakup. Or was it just a break, with Belly? When Belly overhears Lacey Ch. Presently, Belly is having a hard time accepting the truth and is often reminded of Jeremiah's affection. Additionally, she feels apart from Taylor, who is in the same sorority as Lacey. She is unaware that Taylor shames Jeremiah across the neighborhood by reading him the riot act for his actions. The flashbacks also show that Belly has a secret of her own. She and Conrad spent some time together in Cousins last Christmas when they were dating Jeremiah. She never told her boyfriend or his brother, although it appears to have been purely platonic. Who knows what additional flashbacks we will see in future episodes. Additionally, the episode sheds additional light on Taylor and Stephen's relationship, or lack thereof. During a tense journey, Stephen declares his love for Taylor and admits he has broken up with his girlfriend Mia. Apparently, Taylor hasn't been hearing this in her dreams because she leaps off the car. Stephen suffers a traumatic brain injury after being struck by another automobile as he attempts to make a U-turn to follow her. Because, gasp. Laurel recently had sex with her ex-husband, John, Stephen and Belly's father. After they met at a conference, Belly is unable to contact her. However, after learning about the accident, Conrad is able to put Stephen in touch with a senior hospital physician. The neurology department at Stanford has a common friend of his boss. Conrad declines Belly's invitation to take a day off, but he makes a major, distracted error that leads to his termination. At last, Belly's mother and Jeremiah join her at Stephen's bedside, where his health has stabilized. Belly is now able to forgive Jeremiah because of the tragedy of her brother's accident and his sincere apology. And while Stephen was unconscious, Taylor was at last able to express her feelings to him. However, Taylor is devastated when he wakes up and informs her that they aren't meant to be together. These two will eventually be able to say, "I love you," simultaneously. The most important news, though? Belly and Jeremiah are getting married because they genuinely want to spend their lives together. Jeremiah expresses regret for his actions and vows to do whatever it takes during some alone time in the hospital to regain Belly's confidence. Belly says yes before Jeremiah can even complete his sentence as he pops the question to her while they are both intoxicated. After a major betrayal is exposed, there's nothing like a big proposal. This summer is going to be tremendous. Watch the most recent episode.